Digital equity is about having, the access, whether it's the access to the internet or access to a device. It's also being comfortable and confident in how you use that. And then it's making sure that people are able to fully participate in our society. This is a right. It's not a luxury item any longer. I'm the Director of Learning and Evaluation at United Way of the Greater Capital Region.
I'm the Chief Impact Officer at United Way of the Greater Capital Region.
I am the Manager for Adult Outreach and Digital Services for the Upper Hudson Library System.
Founder and CEO of CanCode Communities.
I am Director of Strategic Initiatives at the Workforce Development Institute.
Executive Director of Albany Guardian Society.
So DECCR is the Digital Equity Coalition for the Capital Region. Several years back, a group of organizations, CanCode, BOCES, the Albany Public Library, the Workforce Development Institute, and United Way came together to talk about how we could advance better access to devices and internet. And there was an opportunity through the Schmidt Foundation to apply for funding to help seed a coalition. And it is very rare to find support for seeding a coalition.
It's a grassroots network of other organizations around the region that care about digital inclusion, which is essentially making sure all people in our communities have access to the internet, a computer to make sure they can connect to the internet, and the skills needed to participate in the digital economy.
Starting with your child who goes to school and everything is communicated through an app. You can't participate if you don't have the skills to do that, government resources. But then it goes into what we do as workforce development, right? That's ensuring that people have access to even find jobs, how to apply to jobs, how to have the skills to execute on a job. So truly, it's everything we do these days is digital.
Digital equity is not a one-size-fits-all, right? It's understanding where people are, meeting them where they're at. If they want to access their doctor by going to their doctor's office, great, making sure that's available to them. But if, it's just easier for them to access telehealth services, well, making sure that they have internet strong enough so that they can see their doctor or see their healthcare provider. And in addition to that, making sure that it's affordable.
There probably isn't any job at this point that you can apply for without access to technology. If you want to work at Price Chopper, if you want to work at Home Depot, they don't want to talk to you. They want you to go to their portal and fill out a form. Same is true for a lot of government interactions now. Anything from really routine things like renewing your driver's license to if someone's on unemployment, they need to check in on the same day every week. So if they don't have a device of their own and they don't do that, they don't get their unemployment benefit that week. So some really high stakes stuff for folks. And for some folks, they kind of need some structure, some scaffolding, and then some instruction to figure that out. So our libraries definitely do a lot of, this is how you do the day-to-day things that so many of us take for granted.
Even if you're making wood carvings in the Great Smoky Mountains on your own, off-grid, you probably need to sell those to somebody, and having access to an e-commerce outlet is going to be very helpful to you. So we're really focused on removing barriers and helping folks not just get the skills to do the job, but the prerequisites, which is really where digital skills are positioned.
At Albany Guardian Society, we work with older adults and caregivers, so those that worry and care about their older loved one. So digital equity, it's really a powerful connector. Part of our mission is that we provide over 100 free classes every year. And our number one most requested class is for technology training. So older adults are very much interested in getting connected and getting connected safely. And we provide one-on-one technology training. So our older adults will come in with their devices and just go, I don't know what to do. And we provide a safe space. And we provided just almost 200 sessions of that last year. And we have a wait list for that. So that's a program we need to expand because people are interested. And the other program that we do is we provide this in the community. So I'll give you an example. We had the town of Bern up in the hill towns call and say, can you bring somebody up to talk about iPhones? So we sent a speaker up there and it was such a well-attended program for a very rural, underserved community. So the technology training goes into the community as well. It really tries to meet people where they're at.